Hey, what's up, everybody? We're getting ready to go for a little walk here in beautiful Copperas Cove, Texas. As you can see, it's kind of cloudy out here, but this is what I normally do, so please forgive the wind. Normally take me a little walk just to get out of the house and think sometimes. And so I'm going to show you around my little neighborhood. All right? You ready? All right. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. Let's see how the hell you do this. Can we turn around the other way? So I may have to stop this and do this because I'm not too literate with it. But anyway, I like to do these walks and talks. And most of the time it's just to clear my head, man. Just to think. But let me tell you a little bit about Copperas Cove for all my friends and family. I made this mainly for friends and family, so hope everybody checks this out. And the reason why I got the glasses on in this crazy day, I just had cataract surgery, so check this out. Yeah, that's me. So, but anyway, just had cataract surgery. So, still in recovery mode from that. And just taking it easy. So I can't really do too much. So the thing that sucks about the cataract surgery is not being able to run. That's just the biggest thing to me. So I've been shut down now for like, what is it, 2 weeks? 2 weeks now. No, I've been shut down for about 3 weeks. So you can't really lift weights or none of that stuff. So you don't want to impede the surgery. So initially I had it on the right eye. And then I got the left eye done. So they could balance me out. And I'm telling you, man, a miracle of cataract surgery. God dang, man. My eyes look my sight, my vision, so good, man. I'm like 2015 in both eyes. Just like a couple of days, like a week after the surgery. It's crazy. I'm gonna take you on my good path. I don't know how you do this, but anyway, we'll walk and talk. I don't want to see if you can see what I see. I'll wait to that. But hope everybody's doing good, friends and family. This one's for you. I know you hadn't seen me in a minute, but I'm doing well. Just taking care of things and getting everything straight. And decided to bring you on my little walk here. So again, like I say, Copperas Cove, Texas. The population here is around about 40,000 people, somewhere around there. So, but it sits close to Austin. And we're right by the military base. Not too far from, matter of fact, that's where I got the surgery done. It's on the military base. I'm like 7 miles away from there. And mainly we do, this is a little military town as well. So we have like nothing but soldiers around here mainly. A lot of guys like me, you retire and then you get out. After you retire and then you stay here. So it's crazy. Let me see if you see this street that I'm walking down. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Cool, but anyway, this is what I do. I like to walk down here. I'm gonna take you down the park. Not the park, but the my wooded area. We're gonna make a U-ey once we get up there to the top. But yeah, so to everybody, again, I hope you're having a good day. Come and join me. So look at this. Look at the neighborhood. The houses are pretty smooth. You know, it's not an upscale neighborhood. So it's not an upscale neighborhood. It's just regular. I think this is probably like middle class. As yeah, close to middle class if it's not middle class. But anyway, that's what it is. So while I got you on here, let's just talk about a few things. Get a few things off my chest. So just want to talk about something that I discovered, man. I discovered that, you know, most of us as parents, and I am one, we're so busy putting other people ahead of us that we don't really take time for ourselves, to get ourselves together. So concerned about making your kids making sure your kids have the things that they need, that we don't necessarily do that for us. So we put our needs well below, that of other people. But when you come full circle and you start understanding that, you need to start putting your needs first. Because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of yourself trying to help other people. And people are surprised when I say that, especially like whenever I talk about like kids and stuff like that, man. But if you just think about it, the better you are, the better they are. And that's what I come to find out. So if you want your kids and stuff to have better, you got to become better. And that's another thing too. The thing that I found out is when you start talking about better stuff, you want your kids to have better. It's okay to have, live in a better home, better neighborhood and stuff like that. Give them better clothing, better whatever. But the thing that you should be wanting them to have better of is like better knowledge. Better wisdom, better understanding. Those are the things that are more valuable than putting them in a better home and that kind of stuff, because those are the things that's going to last forever, and they're going to remember that forever. So, but back to what I was saying about putting yourself first is you don't want years to pass by and you haven't done anything. It's crazy because you're so busy putting people first. And just think, you could have taken some of that time and spent it on doing some of the stuff you want to do. Like me, there's trips and stuff I wanted to take, but now I got to the place I don't want to take them no more. I was so busy helping other people, and it's just like you lose yourself kind of. So I'm making it a priority now. I put myself first now. And even though my children are grown, they still need your assistance. Some of them do. And I got to tell them, you just can't come to me and get anything from me. Look at all these dogs. Check that out. But anyway, I'll let you see one more. But anyway, like I tell them, you need something from me, you got to exhaust all means and stuff before I give it to you. When you come to me wanting something, I want to know what you did to resolve your issue. I don't want to be the first person you ask. I want to be the last person you ask. I want to know that you legitimately tried to fix all your needs and stuff. Look at this neighborhood, man. Most of these houses, they look the same. That's a 2-car garage. I thought that's a 1-car, so maybe not. Just a little bit. They all look like they built the same though. Man, don't ever get in a house that has bars in it, man. That's bad. Just as they can keep people out, they can keep you in it. Especially like if you have like a fire or something like that, those bars will trap you in that thing. So make sure you don't buy a house. I wouldn't advise it. And if you're in a neighborhood where you need bars, you need to get up out of that neighborhood. Look at these houses. Check that out. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. But okay. Anyway, back to what I was just saying. Yeah, I tell my kids, I'm your last option, not the first. I don't want to be the first one you call. Because what you do is whenever you start handling your kids' problems, you rob them of becoming independent and strong. And you should never want to do that. You want to make your kids strong so they don't need you, because one day you ain't going to be around for them to need you, if you know what I mean. And you like to know that you left this earth knowing that you got strong kids that can handle any situation that comes up and stuff. So but that's the thing. And then just what's going on? Then just start taking more time for you to be you and do your own thing. So you got to start putting yourself at the top of the list, and start looking out for you every now and again. What is it that you really want to do? And that's what I ask myself a lot of times. What do you want to do? And for me, freedom is more important than anything else to gain my freedom, so I don't have to go work around people that I don't want to have to work around. And luckily I've gained that, so I'm pretty much leisure. So what I did, I dropped my lifestyle down a little bit. I don't have all that fancy stuff, but the thing that I got is more valuable than all that. It's freaking freedom, man. You just don't know how good that feels. Not to work around that knucklehead, that's at work causing problems and coming in and they don't want to work and stuff like that, But let me get back to it before I get too far off. Yeah, just start prioritizing yourself, man. It goes by fast, man. Some of the stuff you want to do, and you don't do it because you make excuses to put other people ahead of you. And you might even think it's legitimate. It's legitimate. But there got to come a point, man, to where you just say, hey, listen, I've done enough for everybody. Can I take 1 year and just do stuff for me? That's what you ought to do. Just take out 1 year, man, and just say, forget it. I've had enough. This is my year right here. This is the year that I'm going to do the stuff that I want to do. This is the year that I'm going to get rid of bad relationships. That's right. You got to start getting rid of relationships. A lot of us are in relationships that we know we ain't got no business being in. I just crossed the street. Check this out. And street was clear when I walked down there, but would you know it? It's always going to be somebody coming when you come. But anyway, yeah, but this year, man, we got to start getting rid of the people in our lives that don't serve us well, man. We got a lot of people in there that are just taking up space, man. They're not adding value. You can't have those people in your life no more. You got to start, removing those people. You got to apply what's called the law of subtraction. Start subtracting these people out of your damn life, man. Look at this big truck. I don't know how people do that, but look at that big bad boy. That man clean too, ain't it? Yeah. So this is the little road that I walk down. I walk this road a lot. Mainly after I get done running, I love to come down here, just walk. It's peaceful, man. There's cars that come, but it's really peaceful down here. Look at that house on the hill. One of these days. But it's really just peaceful down here. And I love to walk it. Yeah, nice. They got a little bit too much in their damn yard. But anyway, to each his own. Yeah. Man, I like houses like that on the hills. Good to live on those things. But man, trying to mow that grass, look at that. Can you imagine trying to mow that daggone grass? Woo! Even with you can't even ride lawn. You can't use a riding lawnmower on that. Cause that hill is kind of steep. I don't know, maybe you can. You got some skilled people out here doing anything. But anyway, so yeah, this year, man, you got to get back to just taking 1 year and doing the things you love. You know, take that trip, man, just this year. You know, and that's what I've decided to do. I got a lot of people out of my life, man, that just ain't doing well for me. And I exit myself out of their life too, and all of that. Oh, no, I'm just walking and talking. Oh, thanks anyway, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, man, damn, good dudes, good people, man. Dude pulled over and asked me did I need a ride. Man, that's great, man. You got some really good people out here, man. Wow. And it never surprises me, man, about the goodness in people. But anyway, you gotta get rid of people that's not serving you well. If they don't add value to your life, let them go. Get them out of there. Check the look at that. Yeah, so, man, got too many trees, bro. I don't like that kind of stuff. But to each his own, as I say. Yeah, you got to get them people out of your life, man. Don't let people hang around you, man, that sucks up all your air. Because those people take the spot of somebody who's positive and who can add value to you. And don't be afraid to do that. Because, you know, you had them people exist in your life and they're not moving you forward. If you're in the same position that you're in with those friends and those people, you got to get out of that. You got to get out of that stuff and get some new people in your life. That's what you got to do. Don't allow people to hang in there, hang on, and they don't add nothing to you. And at the same time, don't be in people's lives and you're not adding nothing to them. Man, look at this. This is nice. Oh, that's the high school. We'll take a trip down there too. But don't be in people's life and you're not adding no value to them. You know, you gotta guard against people that come in your life and you going into other people's life who got the thing going and you weighing them down. Get your stuff together or get advice from them and then go get your stuff together and then join them. Just don't be the weak link, you know. Add value to people's life, man. And they will add value to yours. It's got to be an even exchange. Even with friends. You know, it's funny. People that have friends, and check this out, we're going to run. People that have friends for years and years, knowing they shouldn't be friends with them people. All they do is they're negative and they won't level up. So you stay around them and you don't level up. That might be the cause of you not going to the next level. Is that guy you holding on to, that girl you holding on to, man. Especially you guys, man. You know, this is, I'm going on a tangent, so we got some time. Especially guys, man. You got to learn to discipline your need to have sex. And I'll be the first hypocrite to tell you that I used to be like that. Wow, look at that trash, man. It's crazy. I'll be the first guy to tell you that I used to be a hypocrite about that stuff. I used to be one of those dudes, check this out. I used to have this girlfriend. She could call me like in the middle of the day. Say, hey, look, let's get a quickie in. Boom, I'm gone. I'm going to get that quickie and then some. And then not be able to work for the rest of the day. Look at that, man. See, this is nice. See, this is like that quiet road, man. I walk this on Sundays. Man, it's just peaceful. You don't hardly hear anything but the animals. But anyway, yeah, I used to be that guy that just take off and go get me some. But now, if I'm working, no, I'm disciplined now. And this is what causes you to make bad decisions. When you can't control your sexual habits, that causes you to make bad decisions. You look at people who are not in control of their sexual desires. Those people normally live a bad life. Bad life. I know this lady. Man, I met her one day. And we were talking. And this is a true story. So we're talking. And this lady is telling me about all her sexual conquests. I mean, all the dudes she had slept with and stuff like that. And I'm, you know, and I'm sitting across from her, and I'm like saying to myself, man, I appreciate your honesty, but do you think I really want to hear that? And I don't mean it was 1, 2, 3. I mean, it was a lot of guys, man. And she's like, I ain't got no shame. You know, guys do it too. But I was telling her, you ain't a guy. You know, why are you trying to act like a guy? You're not a guy. But I don't know. So needless to say, you know, she was really good people. Outside of that, I just couldn't shake that out. And I'm not judging her for her background. It's just that stuff you keep to yourself, unless, I mean, even if someone were to ask you about that, there's no way that I would reveal to somebody how many people I slept with. That's irrelevant between me and you. And for you just to volunteer that information, see, if I was undisciplined, I'd have went on and took that. You know, I'd have went on ahead and says, forget it. I'd just be one more guy on the list, you know. But I decided, no. I don't want to reduce myself down to that. Even though, I don't know. I could have and then still felt all right, but I'm upgrading. So I upgrade myself. There's certain women that I used to be with, I won't be with anymore because I'm on the next level. When I was down at the bottom level, that wouldn't have been an issue. Oh yeah, oh man. I would have hit her and then some, you know, but because I'm at a different level, I don't want to go back there because, again, that's not going to make it any better for me. That would just take me back to where I once was, and I don't want to go back there because I'm moving forward. So, but it felt good. But I got to tell you, I struggle with it a little bit. You know, you got that, go do it. No, don't do it. Go do it type thing going on. Not, but I didn't do it. You know. But anyway, you know, again, you got to have discipline in all facets of your life. So just don't, you know, you got to practice that discipline, stuff like that. Okay, here, let me give you some more views of the woods. Man, this is just nice and peaceful, man. Look at that. That's that right there. Can we see something else? That's the other side of the street. Just a narrow path. I don't know if you can even see it. I'm gonna stand in the middle of the street. Just nice, man. Come down here, have a little music on. Just walk this peaceful path, man. It's nothing like this, man. Close to the house, easy access to it. Yeah, even if you need to use the bathroom. You got plenty of toilets out here, you know what I'm saying? Never had to do that, but, you know, hey, I ain't shy. I ain't ashamed. If I gotta go, I gotta go. Yeah. But anyway, so let's back to that. So, yeah, just, you gotta level up, man. Start upgrading yourself. Don't have the same friends that you had that ain't moving you forward. You know, cut off some of them people that you know you ain't got. Because, you know, a lot of people, they trigger you to do stuff you wouldn't normally do. Like when you get around friends, they'll trigger, well, that's certain friends, they'll trigger you to drink because they'll bring stuff around. Excuse me. They'll bring liquor and stuff around you. Especially like when you ever know those friends and you don't want to go out. Come on, dog, let's do it, man. Come on, let's go out, man. You know? They test your habits. They test your discipline. And a lot of us give in because you don't want to let that person down. Man, look at these woods, man. You know, look, there's a house right there or something. I didn't notice that before. Is that a house? It's gotta be. Maybe a barn or something like that. I don't know. But check this out. You talk about living up in the sticks. Whew. But anyway, check this out. There's a school down there. Here's the high school. They got all the kids out doing something. I don't know. Let's go closer. This is a practice field too that they have. Man, these kids seem like they practice football every day, all year round too. Look at that. I don't know what's going on down there. It's our little school here. Copper's Cove Bulldogs. That's us right there, man. Nice view. Let's get a view of that. That's where I just came from. And then you can see the don't process sign. That's a church over there. I want to take a look at them big trucks. But yeah, I wonder what the heck they got going on down there. See, I live from the opposite of it. I live right up the street from this place. They said it disbanded. Some of the kids are disbanded. But yeah, this is a nice little place, man. I'm in a nice neighborhood. And I enjoy it. I've been here for like, I'll say like 3 years. 3 years maybe. Left from Fort Worth. My place, I love Fort Worth. I'm coming back to visit you, Fort Worth. I'll be back there within the next couple of years. I'm coming. I'm getting everything together right now. Let's see if we can see a little bit more. Don't know what they're doing down there. Yeah, they're getting ready to go. They're going back into school or something. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Fort Worth is my spot, man. My spot, my stomping ground. I stomped all over Fort Worth, man. Love it. Yeah, I'll be getting back there. Yeah, it's a place to be. But for now, we're here and enjoying things, man. We're enjoying things. Can't complain at all. Touring these little houses, man. Look at these houses, man. These cribs are nice, man. Look, he got that one right there is really nice. And he got they both got the metal roofs on. Wow. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go back to the house. Stuff. Check things out. So here's the neighborhood. Grass, nice. Nice. Look at that house, man. Got the big caddy over there. Caddy. That's a lot of things you'll see too. You'll see disabled vets still around here. A lot of things. Look at that. Look at that house. Nice. Grass green. Got that St. Augustine booming. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to change over whenever I get to the house. And I'm going to get in my work stuff. I mean my walking stuff, which I should have had on now, but I just decided to do this at the spur of the moment. Put a video together for the peeps, for the family. So your boy's doing good, man. Your boy's doing great. I'm not having any issues at all. And this year, as I was stating before, is the year I clean up a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of bad habits that I had, that I've been needing to do. Start doing things. I'm gonna get the website up, get the music out, learn Spanish. I might even take you through some of that. I'm learning Spanish. I was Skyping, learning Spanish before my eyes started jacking up, so I decided to come off of that until I can get there, because it's hard to focus on the screen, man, with sunglasses on. But check this out. Check these people out. They act like they live in a damn country, man. Look at it. They got like 3 big bulldogs and some oversized turtles. I guess that thing go in the house whenever they're not here. It's crazy. Yeah, they had a damn rooster. I think that rooster's probably in the backyard. Maybe that's where they are. In the backyard. I'm serious. What if they was out so you could see those things? Big giant turtles, man. Right in city limits. And a rooster. A rooster, man. City limits. And yeah. This is crazy. But like I say, to each his own. They ain't bothering me. Except for when you walk up the street and they start barking. But But that's it. So yeah, everything's great, man. This is Copperas Cove, man. Copperas Cove, Texas. My street, my neighborhood, my domicile, or whatever we call that. Yeah, so I'm gonna charge up, change over, get my walking stuff on, and then we're gonna head out again. I'll take you on a different route. How much time we got? This 5 minutes, good. I'll take you on a different route, show you a little bit of the crib where I stay at, my pride and joy, my office area. There's a rental property that I bought a few years ago, not a couple years, but a few years ago, that I'm putting in some work in and getting it all straight. But again, all right, so let me go get in the crib. Where my keys at? It's kind of windy, beautiful day, man. I'm gonna get in the crib and then we're gonna go for some more walking and touring of Copperas Cove. Hey, get me in there. All right, hold on. All right, we back at it again. Hopefully we're gonna do the walk before it starts raining. Damn, freaking clouds, man. Look at this. Yeah, I can feel the sprinkling coming down here too. So I might cut this one short, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll get in what we can get in. Now, I'm going up the street. Gonna go up the street. We went up went to my peaceful place, and this time we're gonna go out here to where the other half of the block. Check this out. All right, so let's continue on talking. I know I'm rambling and cutting in between, but anyway, there's just some stuff you got to get off your damn chest, right? Okay, so I'm writing this book right now, and the title of the book is called The 5 Priorities of Life, and they're my 5. Oh, I got to show you this house, man, before we get started. God, you got to look at this lady's out here messing with her yard every day. She has a right to, too. I'm going to show you this house. So before I start talking about my book. Damn paranoid about dogs, man. Check this lady's house out. She's out here every damn day. I love the color of her house, man. Look at how she takes real good care of that thing too. Yeah. But anyway, I'm writing a book. It's called The 5 Priorities of Life. And in it, I list what my 5 priorities of life are. And see if you like to see if they match up with yours, right? So my number 1 thing is your health, right? What's your first priority in life? Even if you do have kids, it's got to be your health. Because without your health, you're no good to nobody. You become a burden. And most people know that they should be taking their health more serious. But you know when they start doing it? When they go to the doctor and the doctor tells them, hey, look, you got all these problems. Oh, now you want to start eating healthy. You know, now you want to start obeying the doctor's orders now. Cutting out fried food and and all this other stuff. Oh, now you want to do that. Now that he done told you your high blood pressure, you got high blood pressure and high cholesterol and stuff like that. Oh, now you want to do it. And I argue with people telling me that their kids and stuff come first. No, man, you ain't got good health, man. Your kids come last because you're so busy huffing and puffing, smoking and joking that you can't take care of your kids, man, if you're in bad health. Your kids have to take care of you. Boy, go out there and get me this. Go out there and get me that. You know, you can't move. You can't do nothing. You know, we still in our, I want to say, in the black neighborhoods, have Big Mama, you know, and she's like the pillar of strength, stuff like that. But we can't pass that down to people. You know, we had a big little mama, big slim mama, something like that, man. That's what we need to have now. We can't pass down bad health to these kids no more. And that's what we're doing. But back to my 5 priorities. That's why your health has to come first. Your health is absolutely the very first thing that you must prioritize. So that way, when you got bad health, you don't give out bad advice. Right? It's like somebody who ain't got no money trying to give out good money. They're all the first ones to tell you what to eat and stuff like that. No, don't let them do that. Right? So, next one. My next priority is money. Right. Notice I didn't say kids. I said money. Because when you don't have money, you deprive your kids of the best life possible. Right? Money eliminates a lot of stuff, man. When you got money, right? When you got money, you can walk away from that job where you got all them knuckleheads and buttholes in there. You know, them people that come into work that just only come in there just to give people a hard time, starts mess. Money gives you that cushion to say, hey, listen, I'm not working here. You know, I don't need the money here so bad that I can't just roll out and have a cushion for a few months till I find me something else or do something else. That's what money does. And also, money extends your reach. When you don't have money, you can only help those around you. You know, you can only help those people who are close to you. But see, when you got money, you can help people from all across the world. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Here's another little thing we got. Here's another little site in this little town, man. They got this house for sale. Looks nice. I don't know. Wonder how much they're selling it for. Wonder how much they're selling that house for. But yeah, that's why you got to get your money right. Because money will solve about 90% of the things. 90% of your issues can be solved by money. If you actually think about it. 90% of them can be. That's what it says. Money can solve the problems that not have money can't solve. Right? So you got to get your dollar bills up, man. Get your dollar bills. Learn how to make your money. Learn how to make money. Learn how to make side money if you're working. Get you a nice little nest egg built up, man. Cushion so you can fall back on that bad boy in case anything happens. My third thing, right, is self-discipline. Self-discipline. You have to be a disciplined person to have a good life. Self-discipline, as this guy named Jocko Willink says, self-discipline equals freedom. You don't discipline yourself to do the things that you should be doing, not that you want to do, that you should be doing till you can get around to doing the things that you want to do. That comes from a disciplined life. You have to have that, right? You got to discipline yourself to go to work, man. Not miss hours so you can sit around and watch some of these fake TV shows and stuff like that. Speaking of that, yeah, you got to control that. You got to have discipline your habits too. I remember when that show Scandal came out, and it was like the big thing, especially amongst women. And I would get all these women, oh, you got to watch Scandal. You got to watch Scandal, right? And you get other people telling you about Scandal, right? And what I would do And what I would do is I would look at the people who tell me that I needed to watch Scandal, right? And I look at them and I'm like, look at their condition and stuff like that. I'm like, no way in the hell am I watching Scandal. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody who was telling me to watch Scandal didn't have anything. They were broke. They didn't have no money. You know, so I know not to follow the ways of people who don't have money. So I refuse to do it. So I'm like, heck no, man. I ain't watching no Scandal. Why would I want to watch Scandal? You know, and end up in the same condition that they're in. Now, Bill Gates told me to watch Scandal. I'll be watching every dang episode of Scandal till the cows come home. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that with somebody who ain't got nothing, who's broke, telling me to watch Scandal. No, I'm living a disciplined life. So that's number 2. Come on, Chuck, look at this. They're going to wait till I get up here, and then they're going to decide to move. Get on over there, man. That's what it always happens. All right, get on out of there. So here's the street I'll run down this street, man. Just nice, even, no challenges. So let's go to number 3. Number 3, control your emotions. That's a priority. You have to control your emotions, right? When you can't control your money, if you can't control your emotions, you ain't controlling your money, right? When just little stuff sets you off, that's a bad indicator of how your life is. You have to learn to discipline your emotions. You got to use your emotions, right? Only use your emotions when you need them. Don't waste your emotions on minor things. You ever see them people who just go off and off just minor stuff? Just little things, man. So you got to discipline your emotions, man, because you're going to pass those emotions on to the kids, your kids around you. That's why you see so many useless, senseless murders, man. They're so sensitive because they watch that happen in their life. They pick that stuff up from the people around them. And so they just react to their environment, to whoever there's next. And there was a study I read somewhere, I think it was Psychology Today, that says that when you hang around people, you start to take on their emotions. And I do believe that, because a lot of times what happens is, and you can tell this too, when you're around people, you hang around people, you just watch kids, right? They start to talk and act like those very people that they hang around with. They dress like each other. They use the same words, and they do the same actions as the people that they're around. So you got to be careful about that. So you got to discipline yourself and control your emotions. That's a biggie right there. So that's what I've learned to do in all this time. And what do you think my last one is? You got to know your purpose, right? Those are not in order. You got to know your purpose. Why are you here? What is it that you love to do? What is it that you love to do that you're not doing? You have to know why you're here. You got to know what the purpose of your life is. Like mine is, and it took me a minute to figure this out. I love helping people. I just really do. I'm a big fan of seeing people do well, because I know when I see people do well, that just makes me feel so good, and I know that it will inspire others to do good as well. So that's mine. I love music, so music is a passion of mine. I love just being on the internet. That's a passion of mine. And then another thing is I love passing on the lessons I've learned in life, not only to my kids, but just to other people, so it helps them to navigate this life easier. And I'm not responsible for what they do with the information, But I do feel like I'm called upon to get it into their hands and let them figure it out. Yeah. So again, you got to know your purpose. Sit down and write down stuff. Sit down. The one exercise that I did that helped me get mine together was to write down what would I do if I could do anything at all. What would I love to do? How would my day look? How would the perfect day look? What would just have me just getting up, can't sleep at night, ready to just get to the day. and then I figured it out. I just sat down and be honest with you. If I could just wake up and do something every day, what would it be? And I figured it out by then, by doing that. You got to write that down. And the problem with a lot of people is their purpose is somebody else's purpose, and it's not theirs. So that's the reason why they'll start doing stuff they think they like, and then they're pooed out, as we used to call it. They'll give up because that's not really their purpose. They're just taking on what somebody told them they should be doing. Like when you grow up, you need to get a job and work, get a job with benefits and all this other stuff. Who's been told that? I've been told that. And then the other one, especially like in the black community, is that they tell you all kind of stuff about past history, and then they want to apply it till today. And what you're doing is you're really hindering that kid or that person from really going out there and get it, because they already feel they got one strike against them. So let that kid develop the stuff he wants to do. Like you got some kids, man, it's crazy. On the internet right now, there's a kid that plays those video games, and that dude is making something like $500 or $50,000, I think it is, $50,000 a damn month, man. Tell me that kid ain't living the life, man. All he's doing what he loves. So anything that you like doing, you can monetize that. And then that way you can keep on doing it. But you got to figure out what that is. One of the hardest questions for you to get people to ask is, what do you want? What do you want to do with your life? That's the hardest question you can find. You can get you can ask people, what do you want to do with your damn life? It's hard. You gotta almost choke them, and then even when you do choke them, they still can't tell you what it is that they want to do with their life. All right, let's swing this thing back. But yeah, that's that street. Check the street out. I run down this street. Love it. Flat. Then the other way. We're going to go down another street here that's on like the opposite side. We're going to walk down there and walk and talk a little bit. Yeah. Those are my 5 priorities in life. Not in order. Health, money. Well, health is the number 1. Money is number 2. Then these other ones are interchangeable. Purpose, self-discipline, and controlling your emotions. People who have that all together, those people are successful. Those are the successful people. They discipline themselves to do what they need to do in order to become successful. Not what they want to do. That leads to freedom. So it's cool. So yeah, we have a little school down here. About 2 or 3 blocks. Man, look at that house. That's a nice looking house. Yeah. And these people really keep their houses. They are nice, man. Okay. I gotta get my stuff together. I gotta come online with y'all. Yeah. Okay, so what's next for me? Well, next for me, like I say, my goal is to get down to Fort Worth in the next couple years, get me a house down there, and just really take it to the next level. Now, for the immediate stuff, I'm working on a website. If any of you guys want to check me out, it's called themakemoneygang.com. And also, I got one that's called This Year I Will Dominate. Yeah, that's the one I'm most proud of. That's the one I'm most proud of, and that's the one that I'm really gonna push forward on to. And but on the money game, that's about helping people figure out a way to make money online the correct way. There's a lot of BS stuff that's going on, man. That people are just hustling, man, just trying to make a dollar. I understand, the need to monetize your time, but man, some of these crooks, man, they really do got some crooks, man. And I say that I usually don't throw that word around, man, because I know how it feels to be tagged like that. And I've never been like that, but I can just imagine how it feels to be tagged something like that, and you're legitimately trying to do stuff. But on the other hand, too, a lot of people buy these courses and they don't want to do the work. So then they'll say these courses ain't worth a crap. So you gotta figure those people out too. Come on, let's go take a look at this little school here. Yeah, we got it going on in Carbis Cove. Yeah, nice quiet town, man. But yeah, that's what I got going on, man. Then my immediate things, my goals for this year. I don't set like long-term goals, man. 4 or 5 years and stuff like that. My years are based on like a yearly goals. This year, just get my businesses on and popping, so I can get my stuff together, so I can get down to Fort Worth. And I'm already prepping for that, so I can have all that stuff together. So I'm gonna get all that stuff together. Get all that stuff together. Yeah, so I'm gonna get all that stuff together, and that way I'll be ready whenever the next year starts. But I got it going on, man. I got to get my websites out, get my music out and stuff. Man, they're working on this school. I was gonna give you a good shot of it, maybe one other day. Hard to see it. Yeah, it's hard to see it because the school is all screwed up. So we're gonna go back down this way, go back down the other way that I'm going. But yeah, so what are y'all goals, man? What are y'all doing? What do y'all want to do? What do you want to do with your life? Again, that's the hardest question to ask people. Man, they got so many freaking dogs around here. That's the hardest question to ask people, man. And then you get an answer to. But those people who have goals, man, again, at least they got something that they're aiming for. Yeah, you don't want to have people who wander through life. I remember I met this person, and I asked him, "So what are your goals?" "Oh, I don't have none." "What do you mean you don't have none?" "No," I said, "What do you want to do with your life?" "Well, I just take it as it comes." Take it as it comes. So then you're gonna get it as it comes. So you don't try to manage. You don't try to manage how your day goes or how your next day will be. No, I just take it as it comes. I said, well, you need to get you some goals. You need to at least have an ideal of what you want in life. And I just don't mess with people like that no more. Used to? Nah, because you can tell the people who really want to progress and stuff like that. They'll have something that they're aiming for. Even if it's no more than just something like material stuff. But you don't get with people who don't have no goals, man. Goals in life stuff. So, yeah. All right, so we're going up here. Dang, battery's running down though. But anyway, we're going up the hill, right? Check this out. This is a little slant. I used to run up this bad boy. I used to sprint up this one. See it kind of smooths out, kind of low. Yeah. And I'll run up here, I sprint up these hills. Feel the effect. After I ran for like 30 minutes. Getting it in, man. Like I said, that's the bad thing about having eye surgery. They hamper you for like 4 weeks. I can't do nothing for 4 weeks, man. But I went to the gym and started walking, and I love the sauna. But I can't even go to the daggone sauna, man. That is crazy. So I have to really tighten my diet up, because I gained a lot of weight in just those couple weeks after the surgery, because, I was like, I'll pick it up. The only thing I picked up was some pounds. So that's the reason why I'm a little flabby and go on a couple walks. But I go see the doctor this Friday and get the release. Hopefully, he'll release me to do other things, because I've been following the treatment plan and all the stuff they tell you, man. You gotta use these drops in your eyes. It's 3 drops, 4 times a day. So you gotta put drops in your eyes 3 times, 4 times a day. So the healing, to help your eye heal. So I've been doing all of that stuff, but I just want to get back to getting in shape, man. So on that treadmill today and walking up that 15% incline. Holy smokes, man. Goodness gracious. That thing had me huffing and puffing like a big dog. So I know where I got a good indication as to where I'm at. So now I'm just dieting really hard, really strict. Got the juice going, got the juice flowing. Like I said, get them beets, man. You need to juice beets and carrots. And I do asparagus and broccoli. And I put an apple in there and start the day off. A lot of carbs. There's really a lot of carbs, but that's what I need. And as I get back into really just sharpening up the diet, I'll take out not the ingredients, but I'll cut back on some of the carrots in the apple. Maybe half an apple, 3 or 4 sticks of carrots or whatever. Who knows? But them beets, man, I'm telling you, off the damn chain. I don't know who came up with them things, man. But it works. It works. If you're a man, you better get you some beets in you. Your old lady wondered what happened to you. You'll be like a new man up in that camp. But yeah. But anyway, so we run up the hill, and this thing kind of smooths out. Check this out. You see all the way down there? All the way. So I told you I sprint, and then I'll kind of like walk and run a little bit to get the good exercise. So all in all, I really go like an hour. It's like an hour and a half. And then on Saturdays, like my last day to work out, because I don't work out on Sundays unless I miss a day or for some reason. I go on a big 7.8. So I'll run like 30, 40 minutes, and then I'll go up this hill I call it the OG hill. That hill is off the freaking chain. I don't know what the incline is on there, but it's way more than, I say that thing probably got about a 30% incline on it. Yeah, that hill, some of these old cars, you got a raggedy car, you're going to have a hard time getting up that bad boy. But that's what I do. Yeah. So I can't wait to do it. I hear some more in the neighborhood. I'm a little ways from my house. My phone's about to die here in a minute. But I'll give you a little sample of what's Copper's Cove is like, at least in the neighborhood that I'm in. Yeah. You know what time it is? I think it's about time for these kids to get out of school. I saw the crossing guards. Out there. So we're gonna make it back to the crib so I can start prepping for my last hard meal of the day. So again, like I told you, I stopped eating at 6 and then transitioned into water. So I got like almost a gallon of lemon water that I also I try to alternate, get like 1 gallon of just straight water, and then get a gallon of lemon water. And I like drinking lemon water. And so for some reason though, I don't know, it just doesn't flow like regular water. That makes sense. Like regular water runs through me, but when I drink that lemon water, I don't have that same like urge to go all the time. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's something about, I don't know what that is. But anyway, I got it at the house and I'm getting ready to go suck down some lemon water and get ready to finish up working on my website. Work on my website, and I got a couple of other things I want to do, and prep my last meal. So here's gonna be my last meal. Think about it. So we're probably gonna do some grass-fed beef, and some broccoli, of course. I try to get it in every day. Try to get broccoli in. Well, not every day. 5 days a week, because I got my 2 days. I got my 2 days that I do whatever I want to do. So, and usually on those days I eat broccoli. So I like it. And so some people ask me how I stay young looking. I think a lot of it has to do with genetics. I don't know. I think they do. But I drink a lot of water, and now I think the carrots and the beets are really taking me to that next level as far as aging is concerned. So I'm telling you, you heard me say this now over and over about the beets, man. God, man, I just never, I heard about it, but just didn't really think that it really does what it does. And again, but you can't eat all kind of crazy stuff whenever you're doing the beets too. Now, so just don't think that beets are gonna save you from all kind of crazy things happening to you. No. It can help prevent a lot of things if you're going on to, if you use that in moderation, and you do it continuously. You know what I'm saying? Beets will help you. So don't think it's like a magic pill. I'm not saying it's a magic pill that's going to save your life and do all of that stuff. It can help with your health. So I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trying to walk and be one on this little talk that we have. But try it out. See what happens. And you'll start looking young too. Young and strong and fresh. Like me. Okay. So now I came up to where I just showed you. So we got just a little bit more. Hopefully I can get it all in before the phone line runs out. Yeah, so let's check that out. In one of the houses. You'll notice that like all these houses look the same. I don't forget the year. I forget what year was mine. 60? I think my house was like 61 or something like that. These old school houses are built really well. They're built extremely well. Yeah. There are a lot of houses for sale over here, too. Yeah, check it out. Yo, man, check it out. You always got to have that one car in the damn on the lawn. You know what I'm saying? Probably brothers. You know what I'm saying? There's always one of them. You always go through the neighborhood. You got that one person that always had their house or their yard all jacked. I say, where you go? Yeah, they gotta be brothers. Cause here come the pit bull. Yeah. You can tell it, man. Well, somebody answer me a question. I gotta answer this question. I gotta ask this question. Why do poor people have dogs? And I'm gonna tell you why. And I will tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. I used to ask this question, but I'm gonna ask you that. Oh, wait a minute. Let you respond. Let me show you some. Here's the question. Why do poor people have dogs? Go. So I'll show you the neighborhood. Now, if you recall, that's where I walked down the street. into my little peaceful walking place. I don't think I forgot now. Don't think I forgot the question. Why do poor people have dogs? And I'm gonna give you what I think is the reason why. You ready? Poor people have dogs, in my belief, because they seek validation. Most poor people, they grow up feeling like they weren't loved, right? So they have kids and dogs in order to validate their love. So that's where they get their love from, kids and dogs, because they don't get that from like other humans. So I'm not saying that kids ain't human, so don't give me that, but you know what I'm talking about, other adults. So this is the reason why they'll run out and get dogs, because they think that dogs will replace that love that they've been missing and that they seek. So this is why you'll have some of the poorest of the poor, man, have dogs. Have you seen the homeless people? Homeless people having dogs? Crazy, ain't it? But I've seen that, man, I've seen that all the time.